Oh, Charlene. Okay, so I have to step outside because the roommate want to cook some soup, but this is what I got. The pressed juice. I want to show you just the bottle. What I'm saying, how ridiculous it is that the liberals, the Democrats, okay, the communists, yes, they are. And the people that buy into that stuff, they're simpletons. I'm not prejudiced against any race. I mean, how can I be a racist when in fact I'm a minority? And I'm just looking in from the outside and observe. This is the conclusion I came to. I truly believe, I mean, my Mexican friend, oh, Des, they could be so generous, laboring till the sundown. I can't show it to you, but just to dig a trench so that I won't be drowned when the rain season starts. But on the other hand, there are simpletons, like I was telling you, in Trader Joe's. This Latino woman, I don't know why they're so mean to me. But she was yelling for the coffee guy, not the the guy that's behind the counter that's giving you the freebie samples. So the coffee are just freebie samples. You get a little cup and sample. If you like it, you buy it or whatever. They have no obligation to have to fill it. But she was outraged. She's like, "How could you leave the pot empty?" And then she was trying to gathering like, who are the ones who didn't get the coffee? That's the mentality. It's like, I just talked to Mark. What was it like? It's all about gimme, and not thinking about what can you contribute your obligations to the society, and that just seemingly wrong. To me, I have to discern that. I believe that's wrong. So my drama was when I went to Ralph's, and I probably should not have gone at that time, and it's really run down. I'm talking about even in Studio City. They spend tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars supporting all these brand new refrigerator cases. So what? So the city and county, they can rip us off. Nobody can afford anything. Every time I drink a bottle of this, I have to pay a penalty because the plastic bottles, it comes in, and of course they rigged it so much. Now nobody, even the other store I went to, they used to accept so-called the return. It's like, oh, this is worth money. Good luck trying to find a so-called recycle center. By the time you fight the traffic, get there, you say, let's never do it again, and you get like 10 cents out of your $100 worth of bottles that's banging in the back seat, like, honey, do I have to keep this and this? So I just had I'm fed up. All right, I call you out by name. This Latino woman, Sonia, I couldn't believe she was so mean to me. All I wanted to do is, that's why I like white people. They're so nice, but they get taken advantage of. I have to be honest about that, because they're so lenient. So I had a what do you call the blueberries, right? That I got 4 cases, not 4 cases, little baskets. One of them that went bad. And I used to be able to go to Ralph's, and Patrick, just a regular white dude, I said, can I just grab another one? He said, sure. It was like, I've been there 1,000 times. Everybody knows me. There's like no, well, when did you buy it? And have a receipt or whatever. But since Patrick is gone, and I know things have changed, so I even brought the receipt. But this woman, Sonia, she was so mean. She called the manager over immediately, and now the manager is Francisco. So they're like in cahoots, they're speaking Spanish. This is what's wrong. Is I believe that their intentions aren't bad, but she started chiding me. And I go, this is not worth it. She said, well, you can't just bring back your fruit and expect me to exchange. I said, it used to be simple. I got one that's a bad basket, and just give me another one. She said, no, we have to charge you or whatever. So I said, this is bogus, right? I mean, I'm mad because she's making a big deal out of it. Then suddenly there was this homeless guy walking there, and he wanted a bag. I said, just give him a bag. She said, no. She insists on getting the 10, 15 cents or whatever it is now. California charge you for this. This is the way they figure how they fleece you. tax you on gasoline, 20 cents per gallon on diesel. It's going to go up on top of whatever you're paying now. And that's not enough. They're going to try to tax you from driving now, the mileage. All right, so they just try to create new ways. And then Jerry Brown says that you're a freeloader if you don't want to pay. And they want to tax you on every bag. They're innovative, tax you on every drink. And pretty soon, you know, you can't take a doogie without them taxing you. You take a dump, they're going to tax you. So, no, the homeless guy really needed to take a doogie, seriously. I mean, I can see the look on his face. This is how the government are. They try to drug you, and then, you know, you're so, like, intimidated by these people, you just give up. I was intimidated. I was truly intimidated by Sonia. I mean, I was crying, and, you know, I'm a thick-skinned person, but I was crying. I was like, well, I don't need to be interrogated. I mean, this is frightening. I just won't, you know, I guess I won't need the blueberries anymore. You know, it's okay. I feel, and then the guy didn't have the 10 cents, so he has to like scrape and beg people for the 10 cents. But I even asked him, what do you need the bag, just the bag for? Anyway, so he took the bag. He didn't even answer me and walked out to the parking lot. I tell you what it is take a dump. And if you didn't know, this is how the damn liberals are ruining this country, in California in particular. Screw you, Jerry Brown. Oh, don't screw you. Go screw yourself. So basically, they open the door to so-called this century. People are flying in here every day and go on welfare food stamps, and they're not leaving. And all the other states, and they're all coming here to New York, they're not leaving. Imagine that, open your door and have all the illegal come in there and demand food, lodging, and also chain migration. Because we got them as kids, DACA. No DACA, you fools, you damn fools. It's the warming up the frogs so they can boil them. That's what Obama did. He said, he even gave lectures to university people. He says, yeah, you want to transform America a little bit at a time. Little bit at a time. So 800,000 people, grant them citizenship. You fool, don't do it. It's not like these people are bad. It's the principle of it. Because they flushed out your kids, that you kids cannot go to school, and maybe your kids get stabbed on the streets, and these people get off the hooks because Jerry Brown pardons them. What's his name? Other Defiance. Cuomo just pardoned 18 of them. They go back on the streets. They are treated particularly like a first-class citizen, better than you and me, because of illegal status. I mean, I understand leniency, but that's different. Some of these people, they committed robbery, armed robbery, illegal possession with firearms, just like the Case Stanley thing. Do you want to die, you fools? And they're not going to vote for Republicans, so back off. All right? I couldn't believe there are dozens of Republicans that want to sign on to DACA. That's bullshit. So go back to this horrendous thing, and I got to say it again. Because they banned so-called plastic in the name of, what was the name of it? I don't even remember. You know, it's always in the name of something, you know. Yeah, pay more money for the homeless. But homeless don't see the money. It's an excuse because, you know, they're the easiest people to make excuse to con, like kids. Kids, oh, we don't know. Like, they'll give to these poor children that you know. Just like Clinton. It cost them, believe it or not, $850 million to give away like $5. No, it's not $5, $5 million. And that's how their breakdown is. So it's more money into their pockets. Anyway, speaking of more money, donate to me. All right, I deserve the money. So the serious thing is, we have an epidemic. It is really happening now as I speak. We have a hepatitis A epidemic. And why? Because the homeless people, when they say homeless, you know, they choose to live that way. And of course, California opened their arms because they can fleece us with more money. So anyways, we're talking about they have encampments everywhere, right? And that's why they burned up your houses. And Jerry Brown love to use that excuse. That this is how we're going to burn you out of your homes because of Agenda 21. Look that up. You and the Agenda 21, they want to burn you out of your homes so they can stack you up. And for real, I seen the map that drawn up by the Sonoma, by this Santa Rosa, that they planted. They planted the developers, and they made rebuilding it impossible. This is how they drive you out of your homes, and you cannot rebuild because they're making tougher the code. Not only you cannot have any fireplaces, and they make it such a drudgery. You have so much green. You cannot get a permit. Don't you see that? They'll say, okay, take this money, do this, take this already made, and get these stack of places and move into this La Brea Park, these Agenda 21. They just want to stack you up so they can control you. But anyways, he was using the bag to poop. That's what it is. Because the store is going to close after midnight. He has nowhere to go. And the epidemic is because of homeless, they have to go and they defecate on the streets. So they try to keep it a hush-hush, a dirty secret. The secret is there's actually a cleaning crew. The city has to dispatch and clean up. And how do they clean it up? They just fucking hose it down. And so it flows to the drains. And that's why it's polluting our drinking water, polluting the ocean. It's even worse. And tell me about what these liberal Democrats are doing. They are freaking killing us. So as soon as he got his 10 cents or 15 cents, the people were feeling sorry for the guy, right? All he wanted was a bag. I just can't, I have fed up. I said, it's all those demon rats. Of course, Sonia looked at me like, what are you talking about, right? Democrats, demon rats. This is how they sneak up on you. Oh, DACA this, DACA that. These are unaccompanied children. Well, get the fucking illegal people that brought them in, so-called parents. They broke the law. If they break the law and enter the house, you freaking get them out. And then once you get them out, and just go by this DACA registrar. You get them out and see if their children, what will happen. I'm not saying people are bad. I'm just saying it's the principle of things that if we have to go through. I'm talking about legitimate process, whether you want us in this country or not. Nobody deserves to be here. You have to convince them. I have to be interviewed by the immigration department, have to pay for the processing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so the sun is getting in my eyes. So, anyways, what I'm trying to say, Happy New Year? Okay, Happy New Year.